understand the juice bar is an important place and all, but they really need to start opening these episodes in a different location, because I didn't catch the title and I thought I was reviewing an older one. Our heroes are joining in the school-wide cultural food festival to raise money for some kind of preschool / daycare center. It just feels like they went out their way not to say rec center. Just say it, guys. I can't tell from the 90s blur, but the principal wanted a piece of cake, and she's charging like $20 for that. I guess it would be $60 by today's standards, but it still feels like it's a little bit of a ripoff. At the Moon Palace, Rita's having a hard time of it being sick and all. She's so sick that she doesn't have the energy to be her usual super petty self. Back at the juice bar, the festival is going well. That is until Bulk's goal of returning androgyny and their newest member, we'll call him Blood Pressure. Why we call him Blood Pressure? No time.
As the bullies start the titular food fight.
Turns out Rita only have enough energy to be a jerk, so she creates the monster of the week, the Pudgy Pig, and Jay pegs him down to Earth to do something. Oh my bad, she wants him to eat all the food on Earth. God, that's so retarded. So it's only natural that he starts with humanity's most valuable food resource, trash. Sweet, life-sustaining trash. The Pudgy Pig moves up the food value chain and attacks our most second valuable food source, assorted picnic foods. The food fight gets out of hand and the principal explodes on the teens and leaves Jason to clean up the mess. Luckily for him, Zordon calls in.
Rangers, I need you to come to the command center, it's urgent.
Zordon, you have to call us right now? We have a lot of cleaning to do here.
Jason, I don't give a fuck.
The Rangers are seen fucking with their communicator watches for way too long for my taste, and they go to the command center. There, Zordon shows them the Pudgy Pig, and the smart guy comes to the conclusion that he'll eat all the Earth's supply of trash and picnic foods within 48 hours. So of course they'll morph to put a stop to the mostly harmless creature. The Rangers confront and challenges Pudgy to a fight, and of course, pigs fight with honor, so he jumps down and serves them some hands. Hooves? This guy's actually pretty sick, having a nasty command grab game which constantly have the Rangers guessing strike throw until he eats up their power weapon. This apparently gives him enough super meter to perform his super, and he teleports them to a random park and out of their Ranger forms. The fuck? Why is this thing so powerful? Pudgy makes his way to our most critical food supply source, our school food festivals, and eats everything up. The Rangers didn't make it in time and he managed to eat everything in sight except the hot foods, which exposes a weakness. Then how was he going to eat all the food on Earth if he can't handle his spices? Anyway, Zordon locates the pig and suggests that the Rangers don't feed him free meter again, and teleports them to his location. The Rangers go with their plan to feed him spicy food so he throw up their weapons. They work him over a bit and blast him with their combined blaster. Rita then makes him grow. So then she makes him grow. That thing usually revives the monster. I guess she didn't make it in time. Back at the juice bar, the kids are feeling guilty about the food fight and wonder if they made enough money for the daycare, playground equipment, whatever. Alpha then teleports them some food to sell. Hilariousness ensues and the episode comes to a close. That's what I'm talking about. Another great episode with this one. There isn't much to complain about Food Fight as a story. The Pudgy Pig was a fun monster to watch, and I love how we finally got to see a monster interact with other humans besides the Rangers. Speaking of Ranger action, I feel this was the best fight in the series so far. Showing that the monster was too powerful to beat in their usual conventional way, the episode made sure to show how strong the monster was, building him up first, and then naturally exposes a weakness to take advantage of that also ties into the juice bar plotline. Very similar to the last episode. If I had any complaints, it would be a general one, like the show needs more locations other than Juice Bar, Rita's Palace, Random Park, and somewhere randomly in Japan, because it gets repetitive and I know footage. That aside, Food Fight was an awesome episode. Another 5 out of 5 power coins. Get ready for the next episode of Lovely Recap because we decide to overfeed you guys with our first Power Pack episode. Because at this pace, we'll be long dead before we get off the first season. See you next time.
understand what's going on here.